I once knew a nigga whose real name was William. My primary concern was making $1 million, the illest hustler that the world ever seen. The fuck movie stars and sniff coke in his dreams. Corrupt the young mind at the age of 13. He never had a father and his mom was a fiend. She piped down, but for every year she was sober. Her heart simultaneously grew colder. Started hanging out, selling bags in the projects, checking the young chicks, looking for hit and run prospects. Fascinated by material objects, but he understood money never bought respect. The reputation, cause he could hustle and steal, but got locked once and didn't hesitate to squeal. Criminals he chilled with didn't think he was real. Me and niggas like this have never been equal. Project my insecurities on other people. Needed for props like addicts with pipes and needles. He felt he had to prove to everyone he was evil-minded young man with infinite potential. The product of a ghetto-bred capitalistic mental. Coincidentally, dropped out of school to sell weed, dancing with the devil, smoked until his eyes would bleed. Was sick of selling trees and gave in to his greed. Everyone tryna be trife, never face the consequences. You probably only did a month for minor offenses. Get nigga doing life if he had another chance. Again, there's always the wicked that knew in advance. Forever with the devil on a cold cell block. What happens when you rape, murder, and sell rock? Used to be gods, angels that fell from the top. Diversity because we're burning in the melting pot. Billy started robbing niggas, anything he could do. Get his respect back in the eyes of his crew. Fights over little shit up on the block. Up to selling mothers and brothers to crack rock. Working overtime, making money for the crack spot. Hit the jackpot and wanted to move up to cocaine. For Scarface fantasy stuck in his brain. Tired of the block niggas treating him the same. He wanted to be major like the cutthroats and the thugs. But when he tried to step to him, niggas showed him no love. They told him any motherfucking coward can sell drugs. Any bitch nigga with a gun can bust slugs. Any nigga with a red shirt can front like a blood. Even Puffy smoked the motherfucker up in the club. But only a real thug can stab someone till they die. Standing in front of them, staring straight into their eyes. He really realized that these men were well guarded. They wanted to test him before business started. Suggested raping a bitch to prove he was cold-hearted. So now he had a choice between going back to his life or making money with made men. Up in the sight is about cars and ice. Made him agree, a hardcore nigga is all he ever wanted to be. And so he met them Friday night at 2:45. Everyone tryna be trife, never face the consequences. Probably only did a month for minor offenses. Can nigga doing life if he had another chance. Again, there's always the wicked that knew in advance. Forever with the devil on a cold cell block. Happens when you rape, murder, and sell rock. Used to be gods, angels that fell from the top. Diversity because we're burning in the melting pot. They drew the project slow while it was raining. Blunts drinking and joking for entertainment. They saw a woman on the street walking alone. Morning, coming back from work on the way home. And so they quietly got out the car and followed her. Walking through the projects, the darkness swallowed her. The shirt around their head and knocked her onto the floor. This it, kid, now you got your chance to be raw. Billy yoked her up and grabbed the chick by the hair. They're into a lobby that had nobody there. She was hard, but they forced her to go up the stairs. They roof, and then held her down on the ground. And shut the fuck up and stop moving around. Shirt covered her face, but she screamed and clawed. So Billy stomped on the bitch till he broke in the jaw. Them dirty bastards knew exactly what they were doing. They kicked her until they cracked her ribs and she stopped moving. Blood leaking through the cloth, she cried silently. And they all proceeded to rape her violently. Billy was made to go first, but each of them took a turn. up and choking her until her throat burned. A broken jaw mumbled for God, but they weren't concerned when they were done and she was lying bloody, broken and bruised. Niggas pulled out a brand new 22. Told them that she was a witness for what she gone through, and if he killed her, he was guaranteed a spot in the crew. About it for a minute, she was practically dead. Leaned over and put the gun right to her head.
I'm falling and I can't turn back. Falling and I can't turn back.
Right before he pulled the trigger and ended her life. Thought about the cocaine with the platinum and ice. Felt strong standing along with his new brothers. Cocked the gat to her head and pulled back the shirt cover. He saw made him start to cringe and stutter, cause he was staring into the eyes of his own mother. Back at him and cried cause he had forsaken her. She cried more painfully, and when they were raping her, his whole world stopped. He couldn't even contemplate. His action had successfully changed his fate, and he remembered how his mom used to come home late, working hard for nothing, cause now what was he worth? He turned away from the woman that had once given him birth, and crying out to the sky cause he was lonely and scared, but only the devil responded cause God wasn't there. Then he knew what it was to be empty and cold, and so he jumped off the roof and died with no soul. They say death takes you to a better place, but I doubt it. After that they killed his mother and never spoke about it. And listen, cause the story that I'm telling is true. There with Billy Jacobs, and I raped his mom too. Devil follows me everywhere that I go. In fact, I'm sure he's standing among one of you at my shows. In every street cipher listening to Little Thug's flow. Standing right next to you, and you wouldn't know. Grows inside the hearts of the selfish and wicked. White, brown, yellow, and black color is not restricted. Self-destructive destiny when you're inflicted. Wanna be one of God's children that fell from the top. Diversity, because we're burning in the melting pot. So who wants to dance with you? You better say never, because a dance with the devil might last you forever.